more on. For that, we had exams. But right now, because of the need for more members, and before we can get our chartered status, which the institute is already working on, for anybody to join now. And so that because to change immediately to get the status, the chartered, because that means more reading, more exam, more stages, like the lies of all knowledge is that you can't be stagnant. You cannot say, I've read it all. Every time you have to continue to attend seminars, you have to continue to go to schools. And if you need masters in Islamic finance, we have a lot of institutes are from the university. Then there's Bayero University for masters in finance, and there's University of Lagos with the Institute of Finance for Islamic finance. So the knowledge is wide. What I realized is that it's easy for people to tell you that come and boys, that your house you can borrow the money. You understand? You can actually borrow money, and after borrowing, you can message that this man borrow and the police is on our neck, and if you know how, or something like that. And if you have the person, did you borrow money? And it's ridiculous amount. It's maybe it can say that some people it can help them, but in the long run, if the person you can't pay, you can't understand Islamic finance better. And the person was telling me that what really helped them, that there was a time that was looked at them, and they went through that. Although the margin and the
why somebody will sit in their house and see WASILAT, or somebody is sitting there and they will send you money, say come and collect. Mindset. They don't know that the app that you are clicking and clicking has swallowed everything on your.
People are heartless. You just go up to someone and that person borrow you money and you eat the money, swallow it, drink water.
Swallow it, drink water, then they chop money.
What you say at all?
Chop money.
I beg.
Let's give you a bit of entertainment. We'll be right back. We're talking about non-interest economy. They shock HAJIA ZAINAB.
No.
See, they choke them. Say, you get the money, I must chop my own from it. All right, we'll be back. Let's play something from King Sunny Ade.
Abiola Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò gbogbo Yorùbá ò bá fọwọ́ jẹ́ ìṣoríire bàbá jẹ́ ìṣoríire Abiola Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò gbogbo Yorùbá fọwọ́ láre kàn mí lára ìdóló kò bá fọwọ́ láre kàn mí lára o ìdólówó jẹ́ ìṣoríire BTMK fọwọ́ láre kàn mí lára ìdólówó kò lè rí díẹ̀ o. Abiola àpáta ńlá nìyẹn. Igi retí òkun kò gbọdọ̀ bínú afẹ́fẹ́.
Abdulrahman bin Auf, my own money, when I pray, when I used to, me, now logic kokoro I be. I will tell her, say, make him combine the two. Money? Yes, all the everything. Come put icing on the cake. Make
party na better thing. I better go.
Oh, me I want come very near repete.
No guess, gbagbe.
HAJIA ZAINAB.
No, it's true now.
I saw the poverty thing. It is established. Interest hurts. It hurts everybody. It hurts the person collecting. It hurts the person giving the loan that has interest on it. It hurts everybody. And so that's why we need to start to look at the alternative. And the alternative is non-interest. It's, it's necessarily non-interest economy. What does it entail? What's it all about? Before non-interest finance came into Nigeria, we were in the dark. We're looking across the oceans. We're looking at the Islamic Bank of Britain. We're looking at Malaysia. We're looking at Sudan. We're looking at, the Arabian world, you know, how Saudi Arabia and the likes of them, they don't do interest, and so we're envying them. Now it's right under our nose, and or you're looking for a miracle to happen. I remember when Jai's Bank started back then. Some of the things we used to say was, give this feedback. How are they going to grow? If you don't, if you condemn a school, for example, this school is good, that school is, the schools that are good to first solutions to those things that they complain about, right? Actively being involved in getting the school to a better stand. That's how things happen. That's how people grow, right? You can't sit on a couch and condemn and expect changes. So in the same vein, and look at how Jai more Islamic banks today, right? We have Taj Bank, we have Lotus Bank, we have more coming up in the pipeline, awaiting. Say that again.
We have Taj Bank now.
Yes, Taj open world, you know, countrywide. Alhamdulillah. And there are more in the pipeline awaiting their certificates to even start regionally and all of that. So in all of this, if you stop complaining about there are alternatives right there now that you can. You want to start a business, the first thing you should be looking at is not loans. Look at what you have saved up for that business, your own personal funds. Look at family funds. Put it to practice first. So you don't want to start big and lose big, right? No matter how your risk appetite, no matter how and crumbling everything, you can't put your family investment, you can't put your entire family inheritance, you can't put years of working, all of your pension, maybe you can access quarter of it, you pull it out and dump it in this idea that you have that you haven't even tested. So the advice is usually to start and expand. As a matter of fact,
even I just want to add, and I could say that something.
Absolutely, please, absolutely.
Business. Apart from learning the skills and everything like that, people that have known you high.
If you're trustworthy, if you're credible,
you know that this business that you're not. I don't think I can do it. You know, the truth is that our integrity. If you want people to give you money, you're starting something first. You want to go and approach bank. What happened to your friends and families? And they know that it's something that you can actually do. Some can even give you. At the same time, we need to be sure. If somebody money from the app, they don't know that the app has already taken all the contacts on their phone, and it starts sending messages to their contacts. You think that the amount that they are owing is so much, but when you realize the bit of money, when you have families and friends that could easily have helped you if you have done the right. One thing I understand about is non-interest banking is that it helps the society to grow in a lot of ways better than interest. In the sense that I remember past president that we had, Obasa mentioned something like that. He said that the compound interest, the amount that we have, where the Nigerians were actually paying interest. The compound interest was happened to Nigeria then. It was the compound interest because you know it was actually you are actually paying a debt, and when you are paying a debt, the amount you are using to service that debt is even more than what we have. What we are generating, you know, the is that
that's what has been. We've built our world around it. We feel when interest, so we need to embrace it. That's why you need to learn about it. If you don't, you'll never move from, you know, the grass. Your father was front yard, right? Like just the entrance to the farm is the entire farmland that you've been to make it work. And so we're calling on every single person out there who is desperate for change, who is interested in a better life, genuine is joining associations where you can learn. Just even making Google your friend, just type non-interest. How long do I have to enroll for? How many subjects do I have to take? How many courses? How much time do I have to invest in learning? Certificate last, you know. If you please shed more light on it. And where can I get more information? Is there a phone number to call? Is there an email address to send an email to, or a website to visit?
Regarding the IFP, that's the Institute of Islamic Finance Professional, I'll first start with their website. The website is ifpnigeria.org.
Okay, www.iifpnig.org.
Nigeria. No, you write Nigeria in full.
In full.
IFP.
IA. right? IIFPnigeria.org. That's the website to go to get more details about the IIFP. Okay, so more information, how many courses, how long, what's the duration, do I have to be physically in class, are there virtual classes, all of that. More information, please. That again slowly.
For membership or any question.
080
Okay, 080
347
162. Yes, 162.
080 text if you want to get more information about membership or joining the IIF.
Then we have the second number to call is 080 197
080 358
then the
080
358
yes
03
03. We'll drop all
yes
this on
then the
yes.
email address is, yeah
Email.
okay then the email address is membership at ifpnigeria.org.
Very straightforward. Very straightforward. Membership is it to join. You did say something about there's a window of opportunity now to just get in there now, sharp. What's that about?
That's the direct membership. The direct membership, like your PhD or you have your masters, you just want to learn more about Islamic finance, just like I can do is you first send your CV to is that they will look at the CV and what category of members. If it's for fellow is that you pay 90K and so for membership it's I'm a bit for the graduate course.
Open for when's the
now is when you become a member, when you get all the info, they look at the CV, they award serious, and you'll be added to the group and you'll be at compulsory. Then 15 you read on that I've just joined the stakeholders events and engagements at the end of the year. But it's the directory to be a direct member is open now.
Okay.
Yes,
so
open.
The IIFP, the Institute of Islamic Finance Professionals, if you want to join that body, to be banking, Islamic insurance, and all of the entire 9 yards, the whole 9 yards. You want to learn about it. You want to join IIFP, and to join in full. .org. You can also send an email to membership@iifpnigeria.org to learn more details about becoming a direct member. Just by sending in your CV, it will be assessed. I guess they'll be looking out for your experience. Get more details on the website iifpnigeria.org is where you'll need to visit. So Hajia Wasila, are there other we can direct us to for just very relaxed learning, really, just for general appreciation before becoming a member, before going into the full membership route, just like get general knowledge, just to even have a feeler, so to say, in this space before I then take the bold step of becoming a full-time member?
They can go on the internet to search for Islamic finance. And to get more knowledge, they can check INSEF. Once you are a member of the institute, you have what you are going to get. The materials they are going to give to you is your economics. You have quantitative techniques for inheritance and work-off. You have Islamic finance. But membership fees, again, I'm sorry, let me just quickly get it for you. For the membership fee, graduate is 55. Then if you are a student, there is a way to do it immediately when you finish your NYC. You can share it on your website. Okay. Then what they can do is, for example, when I wanted to learn more about Islamic finance, there are lots of these. Apart from, they can check the business schools. There's a business school by Dr. Jibril, Ingu Business School, and they normally have their seminars. Yes, they have Islamic finance program at least once in a year. Professor Tajuddin Yusuf, that's the acting president the Institute of Islamic Finance. Then as well as the Network Accounting Services under our ethical financing, we do Islamic finance, to introduction to Islamic finance. We've done free trains on introduction to Islamic finance, and I feel that if you want to know more about Mudaraka, Mudoroba, Musharaka, and all this takaful, the Islamic finance is broad. We have different branches. We have the banking aspect, which we are talking about today. That's the non-interest banking. We have the takaful. Takaful is the insurance aspect. And one thing I like about the insurance aspect is always a win-win situation. If you don't claim, they give you money at the end of the year. Unlike if you have insurance with others.
I mentioned it last week about the car insurance. I can take a car insurance, and at the end of the year, you get something back. And they are short.
Different under takaful, we have no takaful, we have enough takaful, and we have all these takaful business. Then for the workup, you have the Jais Bank, you have Jais Foundation, you have others promoting workup. You understand? And workup has to do with your building and things like that you live for years, that people, it will serve as sadaqah to jariyah for you. I'm trying to use the layman language so that people can understand something that you live, that a lot of people are benefiting from in the next futures and futures of generation to come. We can see that if you go for Hajj and Umrah, you see that in that a lot of people are still benefiting from Uthman ibn Affan since all these years, more than Sadaqah to Jariyah. You see that as well. Then under the social finance, maybe inheritance and zakat, like widows support, like what DICO is doing, what Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation is doing, what our Sisters Happiness is doing, and a lot of other spires, women and others. They have a lot of foundation on that to take care. If you want to fund your businesses, you have like we made mention of Mudarawa, Musharaka, then cooperative. We have cooperative. We have a lot of non-interest cooperative that it talks more on it helps in the social look out for the best for people, so that at the end of the day, we are all poorer. All of us, we are moving together. Is that those that they are operating it, they need to do more of advocacy, and they need to stick more to the rules and regulations, so that people, a lot of people can understand that is good for people, that's good for everybody, so that everybody can embrace people that, okay, I want to buy a car, and they go to Jais Bank or another Islamic bank, maybe Taj Bank or Lotus Bank, and they go to Jais Bank and they say the car is 5.5, and they go to the other bank, it's offering is even lower than what Jais or other Islamic bank is. So you need to know that Jais Bank is not selling to you at their own profit. That is where lot of people don't understand.
It's down to people.
So it's now up to all the operators of all these. We do advocacy because I volunteer for true training. We train people. We services. It's on that. It's so sad that if Jais Bank pull out of Jaws, I'm just going to say.
Yes, and God, what comes to mind, the just people. You can't put it past the failed MOU, the ones that wanted to get in it. Jais Bank, Matuero, WASILAT, the things that they would have been getting and locking just into put sound all the drama that is going on and get the facts. And I think all the projects they've done successfully, they should put it in our faces. They should get professional and do things, put the facts out there. And I'm glad that the fighting unnecessary being petty and Jais is bringing to you is they're Islamizing this and they're Christianizing that. We really should go beyond this. We should stop. Right? Let's put in the one mood. From today we start 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We'll for the next couple of weeks. We'll be bringing in more people as you prefer to hear it. As you people, as you like to hear it. The non-interest economy, the alternative is here. It's here to stay. And the earlier we embrace it, the better.